C-H-E-L-S-S-O-O-O. Join the girl Chelssooo for her show. Join the girl Chelssooo for her show.
What's poppin' to the tube? It's your girl Chelsea, back with another video. And right now I'm currently driving to U of H.
Continue on I-10 frontage road east for 1 mile.
Right here, the directions to there because I don't know how to get there this way, because when I first was at U of H, I was riding the bus. So the only way I remember how to get there is through the bus way, not through this way. So basically I'm gonna tell you guys everything that has happened as I drive down there. So pretty much I have had like one of the worst experiences you guys can like imagine with U of H. I've been having problem after problem after problem after problem with them. So when I first went in, it was just a struggle for them to accept me
in a quarter mile. Use the left lane to take the I-10 east ramp.
Everything that was necessary to get into this university. I had to end up going back to the university because they messed up my, how am I saying this? My enrollment. They was like I was denied. So I went in there and they was like, oh no,
use the left lane to take the I-10 east ramp, then merge onto I-10 east.
And I'm like, what the heck? How are y'all gonna for real like mess up someone's enrollment? You have them thinking they didn't get accepted, but in reality, you get accepted. Like that ain't even right. And so my first year was difficult, and then that first semester, since I was so late to go,
continue on I-10 east for 13 miles.
I had the worst schedule on the planet of Earth, which really sucked. And then y'all know I took a year off because it was really pricey. U of H is pretty pricey, and then I know they're raising tuition, so that makes everything worse pretty much. So this time going back, I readmitted because I was never kicked out. I didn't have academic suspension. I wasn't on academic probation. None of that. I just left because it was too pricey. So surprisingly, I didn't know we had to do a whole new readmit form if I was only gone 2 semesters. But knowing them, they counted summer as a 3rd semester. So I had to redo the entire process like I was enrolling back into the university, which I wasn't. I'm just trying to get readmitted. Like, what the heck? So I had to do the entire process all over again. So that meant I had to wait another semester. So I couldn't enroll until spring of 2019, which is the current semester now. So I did all that process, and school was supposed to start. School started this past Monday. I had to wait till Friday to know if I was accepted, bro. I called them about twice. I was being patient. I was like, okay, maybe they're just taking a long time to decide they want to put me back into the university, put me back as a business major. I don't know. So I called twice, and the lady was not helpful the first time. She was like, oh, well, hopefully you'll get a response back by at least the 8th or the 10th. I'm like, bitch, really? She's like, yeah, hopefully, because that's when the last 2 orientations are. And I'm like, so I have to redo orientation when I'm a junior? No, baby. So when she told me just to wait, I ended up calling again on the next day, and I was crossing my fingers, praying to God. A blinker would have been nice, asshole. And I was praying to God that I got somebody and not that lady. So I ended up getting somebody else who was really helpful. He was really helpful because he ended up putting my application in to get a, sorry if the camera's jiggly because I'm holding it right now. So he put my application in again and requested an answer for me, which was super nice. I was so happy he was like helpful because the last lady, she wasn't helpful at all. So then he's like, you should get one by the next day. And I'm like, I still didn't receive an answer, and it was getting to be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I know admissions closed at 5. So I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to get in. I'm not going to get in. They're not going to give me an answer. What's going on? I won't find out till Monday. So I called again that day, and he was like, well, he put it in a second time for me, and he's like, you should get one today. If not, when in doubt, you'll get one on Monday. And I'm like, isn't Monday too late because classes are already started? And I'm like, he's like, I'm not sure. So he went to go talk to someone else, and they said it wasn't too late. But I got my acceptance letter the past Friday around like 5 or 6. And I was like, yes, baby, I got accepted. So, well, I got readmitted. But I was still happy, like, as all can be. So, yeah. And then I was trying to enroll in my classes, only to find out there was a freaking hold on my account. So the hold said I needed mandatory advising to be enrolled in classes. So I was like, son of a bitch. So I tried to enroll in classes the way like it used to be. However, they changed the way for you to enroll in classes. They made you download this app called Navigate Student. And so I downloaded the app. However, you needed your CougarNet ID. My CougarNet ID has been disabled because I was out 3 consecutive semesters because they considered summer a semester. And I said, crap, what am I going to do? So I went to admissions that Monday with my baby, of course. So we went, we waited. We got this nice guy named Richard Wallace. Really nice, really helpful, because I didn't know who my advisor was, mainly because they didn't assign me any advisor and I couldn't set up an appointment with my advisor. So I was telling him everything that has happened, how my CougarNet ID was disabled, how I couldn't contact any advisors. I didn't know who my advisor was. So he was just giving me the steps of what to do. He gave me his card and he told me if I have any more troubles or any more problems, just to contact him directly and he will help me, which I truly appreciated. Then he also called over to Bauer, which is the business college, to get more information for me about how to go about my application, basically, and how to go about advising, and if I could just walk over that day. However, I couldn't walk over that day, so he told me just email the pre-business guy and he will help me. So I emailed and called. He emailed me back later that day around like 7, which is understandable because it was the first day back at school, so I kind of figured he was busy. However, he misconstrued my email. He wasn't aware of the problem. So I had to shoot him another email that same night telling him and sending him screenshots of my disabled CougarNet ID and how I was not able to set up an advising meeting. So he went like above and beyond, in my opinion, and became freaking A1. Because I emailed him Tuesday, so we're sending emails back and forth that Tuesday very quickly. And then he ended up setting me up an appointment and everything for today, Wednesday, at 10:30. So I got all the classes that I needed, everything that was necessary. He helped me pick classes. He even put me in classes that were closed because he understood my problem and he understood what was going on. And because he knew I wanted to be a full-time student, which is 5 classes, but I work 40-hour weeks. Because he asked me about my work schedule and I let him know, hey, the max I can work is 40 hours at work. But he's like, to be a successful student, doing 40 hours and taking 15-hour courses, he's like, you might not do too good in them. However, in my opinion, I think I would have still done good enough because I was working 2 jobs and I took about 3 classes. And some of y'all might be like, oh, that's 3 classes. But still, 3 classes and 2 jobs was challenging because one job was 8 hours, Monday through Friday. The other job was about like 5 hours or more, which was typically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes on Wednesday. So I was constantly working and I still balanced out and got A's in those classes. So I knew I could do it. And the one thing that really sucked, again, was that one of my courses did not transfer over. Meaning they changed requirements, because he says sometimes like every couple of years, they might change the requirements for a class. Like language, philosophy, and culture, you need like 2 of those. So I took 2. Back then, that's what I thought. However, they changed it, so only 1 counted towards that. So now I'm retaking that, which really sucks. So now I'm taking 5 classes. I'm a full-time. I'm taking 4 at U of H and 1 online class at HEC. So I can just get all that handled and get all that done, so I don't have to worry about this language and philosophy class. And he told me also go back and talk to my actual advisor, which would be the business management advisor, like a couple days before spring break, because classes will open in April. I plan on taking summer classes because I'm just trying to catch back up on what I have missed, because I'm pretty behind. I'm probably still going to be a junior fall of 2019 because that's how far I'm behind, which kind of sucks. But hey, I won't graduate May of 2020. I most likely will graduate the fall of 2020, which all in all is not bad. It's not bad at all. And this vlog or discussion's going on really, really long. I know it's about like, I'm looking at it, it's like 9 minutes going on to 10 minutes. But basically, that's my like horror story of an experience at U of H. Like, it really sucks that they waited to the last minute for my readmit, and then I had all these problems with my CougarNet ID. Mind you, my CougarNet ID is still not working, and I already missed 2 days of class, which really sucks. So I had to email all my professors, letting them know my situation and trying to see if they can email me their syllabus. And I can't access the Blackboard or CASA because my CougarNet ID still does not work. So I talked to IT like y'all. I talked to IT 3 to 4 or 5 times, bro. So I talked to IT again, and IT is like, well, hopefully your CougarNet ID will be enabled by tomorrow. He's like, call back by noon if it's still not. And I'm like, shit, bro. Because it really sucks. Because the first time I called, he said the only way you can get your CougarNet ID to work is if you enroll or pay for like the orientation, and I didn't either. Now I'm enrolled and I'm still not having access, and I'm trying not to get like further behind. And right now I'm driving to my statistics class because I already missed 1 day of the statistics class, which really sucks because statistics is harder than a bitch. That's what everybody tell me, even though I'm good at math. So I'm like, dang. And he's like, taking statistics is like taking 2 classes. So I'm like, Lord. And they say you gotta practice. And I'm like, ugh, where am I gonna find time to practice? So this is gonna be a challenging semester, balancing my 8-hour work schedule or 8-hour days of working and taking 5 classes at U of H, because these are going to my pre-business. This is not like basic easy core classes anymore. So I actually gotta really pay attention because this is what I want to do in my life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant, my little freaking horror story of U of H and all the complications. Like, if you guys have complications within y'all university, please let me know, so I know this is not just me and maybe I got like the bad luck, bad juju. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up in the down bar below. Do not forget to subscribe. I know this is like an unorthodox scene of me driving and trying to film, because right now I do not have like my stand that I used to have to put my phone on, because I used to like look for directions of where to go. Now I gotta hold my phone to figure out the directions, which sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this better, so when I do car vlogs, they will be a lot smoother and easier, because I plan on doing a lot more car vlogs, because it's something that allows me to make sure y'all get a video twice a week when I just do some vlogs for you guys, so you guys can know a little about me and my inside life, and if I can actually drive or if I have road rage. But yeah, again, don't forget, be raw, be real, be you, and we're officially gassed out, y'all. Bye.